Up, guys? Welcome to tonight's stream. I'm prepared this time. You know, I posted on Instagram already, so I'm like, I ain't even gotta worry about all that. All I just gotta do is start up this game and start playing it. Probably at some point in time, though, I am gonna play some other games. But yeah, it's like, you know, the Forza grind must continue. Xbox One X. I remember when they were blowing that up too, and it was like, it just, I don't know, maybe they were good consoles, but I had that OG Xbox.
It's a great opportunity to build up.
Xbox One. It was good though. I mean, it lasted actually a while. I'm trying to think, how long did I keep? Because I think I had my 360 from 2010. I kept it for about maybe like, what, 4 or 5 years? Yeah, I think it was about 5 years. Because I think it was that 2015, that was the same year I got an Xbox One. And then from that, so yeah, it's like 5 years. Dang. I know one thing for sure. They do talking about they coming out with an Xbox next year. I'm like, no, you guys need to do some stuff with the Xboxes you got out now. How about having it where I ain't gotta go out and track down all these different old retro games to play? How about I could just be able to just play them on the comfort of my Xbox Series X? It's like, consoles, they need a break. Need about 5 more years, then come out with some something new and actually useful. It's just like, I just feel that with consoles right now, there ain't really nothing that's new. They talk about the PlayStation 5 Pro gonna come out. I'm like, what's that gonna have that the PlayStation 5s don't have already? What, it's slightly different? Like, you know, you sit down and you think about it, it's like, fam, you guys could have just did that all on one console instead of coming out with 3 different consoles. Like, just come out with one console and do it right. Instead of like, oh, every 5 years, let's release a console. Nah, like, I'm telling you right now, they better chill come next year. I'm like, there's no reason to come out with no new console. I feel like that a lot of people, they just now getting PlayStation 5s and Xbox Series X's and stuff. So, I mean, you know, we just came up out of an era where people were selling those things for thousands of dollars and stuff. So, yeah, I'm like, they need to chill when it comes to these consoles. I just have a strange feeling like they're gonna come out with these consoles next year and it ain't gonna be something worth buying. I already told myself I'm not getting no more PlayStations. I'm going on a PlayStation strike so they actually do something productive with these consoles. That I'm like, fam, because I just feel that I just got me with my PlayStation 5. I honestly feel like I just got me a new and improved PlayStation 4. And then with the Xbox, it was the same with that. I'm like, how you guys gonna make it seem like that these consoles is like the future, but yet it just seems like a updated version of the last gen. So, like, I ain't fooling with no more consoles until I see something that's actually worth buying. Isn't this that one track, Maple Valley? Oh, they don't have the name for it. Dang. I thought this was that track. It's a little different. NPC's pitting is, you know, that just overall shows. I'm like, yeah, these cars be acting wild at times. They took a lot of damage to the point where it's like, if you're an NPC and gotta go into the pitting area, yeah, these cars are wild in this game. But yeah, I think come next year, or whenever I guess they come out with the next series of consoles. I'm like, what they need to do is have it where these consoles play all of the games, like Xbox 360, Xbox One, and Series X and S and stuff. What else? OG Xbox, like all the Xbox games on Xbox and all the PlayStation games on PlayStation. So like a person ain't gotta, cause it's, you know, it would, like, it's messed up. Like, okay, a person, they go and they have a PlayStation, but then let's say the PlayStation, PlayStation 2 or 3, but it gives out because the console is old. So now they just stuck with, you know, a broken console, and then all these games that they can still play. So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, put some coding system in the new consoles where it's like we can even play the old games, because that I just don't get. You guys went through all that like time and process to make the games, but it's, well, I guess that's more so with the developers, but it's like to even have it where it's like the game gets that PlayStation or Xbox sticker slapped on the game and stuff. I'm like, you guys had to go through some process for that, and it just don't make sense where it's like you don't even allow it to where them games can be played. And then 2K, that was another thing where it's like, then you got some developers where they don't even want their games to be played. Meanwhile, they develop the games. Maybe it might be a development thing. I'm like, it's the developers where it's like, hey, you guys need to do an backwards compatible thing with these games. But somebody they gotta do something, because currently right now with these newer games, I'm not feeling it. Then 2K talking about, oh, the one game, Spec Ops The Line or something like that, they're gonna be taking that out of digital stores. And I'm like, man, you guys, y'all don't want people to like 2K. I swear 2K gonna find themselves in a situation where all their games is just pretty much gonna be dead. People ain't gonna be wanting to play 2K games. But it seems like the only one that they quote unquote try to work on is NBA 2K. But I'm like, yeah, just because you add famous people into the game ain't gonna make me want to play it. How about you guys actually come out with a game worth playing? You know, it's like, make the game actually fun. Don't make it on some dumb stuff where it's like, oh, it's a simulation, but it's a simulation where you don't overall win nothing. Like, you have to have actual skill on playing basketball. Well, if that's the case, then I'm like, then bruh, then I'll just go and play actual basketball. That would make no sense. I'm telling you, man, it's like, it's just sometimes with people and they come with, like, they just do stuff with their games. I'm like, I know you guys ain't sat down and thought of that. Like, and that was the best idea that you guys came up with. I know I might be a little overly critical when it comes to talking on games, but at times I'm like, hey, look, like, we don't ask for much. We just ask for, you know, a solid game that I can play and just, you know, be okay with it. But it's like nowadays, it's like they want to make simulations that doesn't really play like a simulation, or a game that just want to continuously keep taking your money. And then they wonder why nobody don't be wanting to play their games. I'm like, well, I, for one, don't want to keep every, month, got to put $15, $20 into the game just so I could get the season pass. I'm like, that stuff should just be already in the game. What sense does it make to have it where the game be like 100 and something gigabytes and I don't even get, like, to see a good majority of the stuff in the game? Because for one, oh yeah, I did like that. But for one, I'm playing other games, and two, it's like I don't have time throughout the day. If I'm doing other stuff, even if I was just playing one game, I'm still doing things throughout the day where it's like I can't just sit down and put, you know, 24 hours into one game. So it's like these developers, I'm like, man, you guys got to start talking with the gamers before you guys just come up with some stuff. There we go. Let's go ahead and cop that Ferrari. 850. Nah, I might not get that. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and get that that suit that they got. That's not no discount, bruh. I think I'm gonna clean out these series of races and then either play Street Fighter or Tekken 8. I should play Tekken 8, but I already know if I play, I should save that game for last because I just have a feeling that, well, nah, I should play them too, and then I should play PALWORLD afterwards because I'm like, I feel like it's been a minute, even though it's been what, a few days. There's people already saying though that they're getting like bored of PALWORLD, and I'm like, dang, bruh. I mean, the game is fun. The reason why I'm not playing is because I'm playing other games. Like, there were games I was playing before PALWORLD, so it's like I am trying to get through these and then eventually, you know, make some time for PALWORLD. But I don't know. I'm going to necessarily say that I'm bored of it. Yeah, it's just, you know, busy. Like I said, there's like other games that I'm playing and stuff, so I can't help it. I think if I wasn't playing these other games, like if I wasn't playing Forza Motorsport 7, I probably would be playing PALWORLD right now, or Tekken 8 or whatever other game that I have. And then if I wasn't playing Tekken 8 or any other game, like honestly, it's like one of those games. PALWORLD's one of those games where it's like, you know, I know it ain't gonna go nowhere. I know nothing ain't gonna change, so I still, you know, there's plenty of time to, you know, go through that game and do all the things I need to do, because it just seems like it's like a never-ending game. And then plus on top of that, the game is in early access. It did come out maybe a week or two ago, so it's good to see that. It's good to see some developers, they care about their games. It just trips me out where it's like people that make far more money, and I'm like, man, I could, if they did that with just, you know, with like, that's one thing that concerns me. I'm like, I hope they don't sell the rights to PALWORLD and then got turned into something that it's not. But with all the money that I imagine that the company made behind PALWORLD, man, and then with what they did with just the little money that, well, I don't know if they had like little money, but because I think Craftopia, I think it did good in sales, but they're not like making Call of Duty money or 2K money, or you know, they're not Activision. I already said Call of Duty, but I'm trying EA type money and stuff. They're not making money like them, or Microsoft or Sony. Like, they are making PALWORLD money, and they came out with that. I'm like, yeah, bruh, you guys, y'all did good. It's like developers should definitely take notes. Why is the character's rear view mirror so long? That's a long rear view mirror. I'm like, bro, you definitely, you seen whatever you need to see in that rear view area. As long as that mirror is, that's crazy. Dang, 5 laps. This must be a quick race then, or the track is small. Trips me out how I could just be sitting down chilling just out of nowhere, my jaw, you know, like if I extend it out or just make some movement with it, it just pops like crazy. I'm telling you, man, anybody out there that got TMJ, it is no joke. More so like when it's active. Like when it's not active, I feel like, yeah, it's just, you know, it's no big deal. So you just get occasional jaw pops. But like when it's active and it be hurting your jaw, oh my god, bro. Like, I hate that you know, the fact that I can't eat certain foods when that TMJ stuff is going on. I remember somebody, like when I had very first found out that, and it was something that I didn't need to go to the doctor and see. Like I looked that stuff up online, seen, I'm like, okay, well, I don't know what else it possibly can be. And you look up jaw pains, that's the first thing that pops up. And they like, oh, my jaw got a headache. Like, I'm saying, man, there's just at times people, they'll just say some old dumb stuff on social media, and I'm like, fam, would you tell me then, since you're the expert on, you know, diagnosis and all that stuff. But no, I remember I posted on I think it was YouTube. I was like, yeah, I got TMJ and stuff, and somebody commented on the video. They was all like, how can you self-diagnose that you have TMJ? I'm like, what else is it going to be? A broken ankle? Like, how am I going to have a broken ankle in my jaw? Just let me have my TMJ and go on about my business. Like, I'm not bothering you. It's just at times I feel like people, they'll just say some stuff on social media just to make themselves sound smart. And it's like, bro, it's not working. There's a million videos probably being posted every day on YouTube. You found a video of some random guy talking about that he might potentially have TMJ, which he does, but you find his video and then you try to argue with him that he doesn't. I'm telling you, man, I just don't get how people, they can have 24 hours within the day and waste it on some dumb stuff. I'm posting a video just talking on the issue that I'm having. People want to argue about that. I'm like, man, I'm just telling you, any content creator out there, if you just starting out, be prepared. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Be prepared, because there's gonna be people out there they gonna just want to find a reason to argue. Ain't even no reason to argue. They just want to find a reason to argue. That's like the video I posted, me cracking jokes about Pokemon fans being mad at PALWORLD for releasing, and somebody was all like, I'm not a Pokemon fan, I just hate the game, or I'm just a hater or something like that. I'm like, man, all I did was post a video of whatchamacallit, Bilu and Z is laughing, because I'm like, that's just silly. Again, 24 hours in the day, 7 days in the week, you know, 28 to 31 days within the month, 365 days in the year. I'm saying, like, you know, you got all this time, and you want to spend your time hating on the video game. Like, man, people, I'm telling you, they just got way too much free time on their hands. I'm like, me, I ain't got the time for all that. And as I'm probably doing this stream, and then when it gets posted on YouTube, and then there'll be somebody that'll see it, and they're like, oh, well, they're trying to come up with something dumb to say because it's either in the middle of the night or during the day, and I gotta argue with somebody. I'm like, man, by the time this stream comes out, I just know. Like, I did this stream on the 30th of January. I think I should stream. It should be out within this year, because I actually did catch up a little bit with downloading streams from the one channel. Now that channel is gonna be a creation channel, just overall showing stuff that I create, either in a video game or wherever. Ooh, I actually just thought of that right now, where it's like, what's up, Queen? I should do a video where I customize some like shoes on the Nike app. I'm doing good. How about yourself? Getting through some games tonight. I'm good. That's good. That's good. Week going good so far? Let's hop in and show some support. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Yeah, always good. Can't go wrong. Tell them I appreciate it. Was that the last race, or was the next race? I think the next race was the last race. That's why these cars are slow, because it's D class. I was like, bruh, I know these ain't no... I feel like even in, whatchamacallit, the new Forza, C class is a little bit faster than that. I was like, yeah, I knew these cars. Knew it had to be a lower class. Alright, so yeah, it was the next race. Then after this, I think I'm gonna play a little bit of Tekken. I wish I could be playing these PlayStation 2 games. That's just so upsetting, where it's like you go and get you a PlayStation 3. I think they do have it where, but I'm like, dang, bro, I'm not trying to go out get no PlayStation 2, then having to go through that whole process. It seemed like that might be my only option. It's just so stupid. I'm like, man, people, they go and make videos and they'll show where it's like something will work for, they so-called claim works for PlayStation 3s, but it's like, that's one thing I feel like it's a detail that people forget to leave out is that it only works for certain PlayStation 3s. It don't work for all PlayStation 3s. So I'm like, man, it just go and buy a bunch of HDMI splitters, and then it's like none of them works, or none of them can help your place, or not even so much as help. It shouldn't be helping anything in the first place. I shouldn't even have to go out and buy no HDMI splitter. Nah, Sony want to go and add some more dumb stuff talking about, oh yeah, let's add an HDCP into the consoles. Why? They got looked online, they was like to prevent people from recording stuff, and I'm like, well then what is the point of being a content creator if I have a PlayStation 3? Like, that don't even make no sense. I feel like back then people were just way too paranoid about stuff. Because the only reason I can think of why they would do some stuff like that is they probably thought Microsoft was going to bite off of them or something. I'm like, fam, Microsoft is doing their thing. You guys are doing your thing. There is nothing that nobody can bite off of the other person. All you guys are is consoles. Like, only reason why we buy you guys is because, or buy your consoles just so we can play a game that's out. Like, got time to be out here copying people. It's like all you guys just need is a menu, a controller, and a console. Like, meanwhile, the games that I'm buying for that console, yeah, that's all that I care about. Like, people were just way too paranoid back then. You don't really see that stuff now, but I'm like, dang, bruh. Did scratch up my car, dang. Dang, them buildings is kind of spaced out. Like, if somebody, I can just see myself going to Dubai, getting lost. Somebody's like, oh, no, not that building, the other one. Like, down the street, that just don't look like no stuff where it's like you can walk. Like, if you're gonna walk, it's gonna take some time. Yeah, them buildings look way too, like, those buildings over there, they look kind of close by, but the ones on like the far left, I'd like, nah, bruh. You guys gonna have to call a Uber or something. Dang, you know, I just realized that it would be kind of sick If they did a zombie game out in Dubai, they should. Somebody should do some, bro. Even if I had to do some stuff like that, but it'll be like zombies in Dubai, zombies in this place or wherever. You just kind of just go around doing missions and things and just killing zombies. I support it. I'll play it. And it gotta look like this too. Wow. You get that close to leveling up, that's crazy. You might as well just give out that XP at that point. That is crazy. Alright, let's go ahead. Knock out some stuff in Tekken. Oh, dang, hold on for a second. Just so it won't be acting all weird. I don't care what anybody says, man. This menu music in this game, just this, I don't know if they got more than just this song, but bruh, I could sit down and I could listen to this song for a while. Like, I gotta see if that's on Spotify or something, cause no, it's just, there ain't too many times like where menu music, it, you know, captures my attention and stuff, so. Now, you know, it let me. Oh, nah, let's kind of just build my ranks up. Go to this place. I think that's a key thing with this game. Are we here to fight, or are they? Oh, they got machines. I was about to say, I'm like, bruh, wait, my character, the one I created, he can fight too? Ooh. This is okay. I think, yeah. This is what I wanted to get into. This is gonna be crazy. Like I don't know how this is gonna work out.
Show me what you've got. Round one. Fight. I'm not going back.
Oh, he's learned. Oh, so you fight them. Oh, this is gonna be crazy. Bro, I'm really fighting myself right now. This is crazy. Bro, I'm telling you, man, like. So he just always learns from me, or is this just a one-time thing? That's crazy. Fighting yourself in a video game. I think that has to be one of the sickest things to ever be added into a video. And you know what? I can see them doing that with a lot of different games too. Imagine if Call of Duty were to do some stuff like that where you 1v1 yourself. Like it picks up how you act and things and then it just mimics. That would be nah. That's on some stuff where I'm like, nah, bruh. It's gonna be cool, you know, to see more of that.
New challenger.
She was like, I'm gonna lose. Well, of course. I mean, oh, I'm gonna stick it with Leroy. Leroy's my guy. Oh, I get to choose. Oh, okay. It's a first. Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
I feel like this person is playing around. Like they're not actually bad. It's one of those things where it's like they say stuff like that because they're trying to scam you.
Round one. Fight.
All right. I'm telling you, man. Do they not feel me pressing buttons? Like, how hard do you gotta press a button? Man, I get tired of that crap. I'm glad that person lost.
New challenger.
Get ready for the next battle.
Lee and Leroy. Yeah, this should be feel like a decent fight. But most likely it's gonna be like every other fight.
Round one. Fight.
It's I swear, man, this. Do they not feel me pressing buttons? How hard do you gotta press a button, bruh? Man, it's like they need to come out with an update to fix that crap. Cause it's like man, I don't know how harder I gotta press a button on the controller. I'm saying it's like I'm pressing it just like how I press any other buttons on the controller. No, this is man, that is stupid. Sitting there pressing the button that many times and it's not even doing nothing. That is just I will never buy another Tekken game again. That is the first and last time I will ever buy another Tekken game. Cause that's just stupid. Pressing the button that many times and then don't even do nothing. It's like, you guys should have just stuck. I can see why now they were selling their game for. That's going to probably be another game that gets sold for like $2, $3 about 4 or 5 years from now. That's just stupid. Having to press a button as hard as possible. It recognized me pressing any button. I don't know why that game act like it can't recognize people pressing buttons. Sit down all these years developing a game and it's like you forgot button management. You forgot when it's like when a controller and you press a button and it responds to the game. I'm telling you, I'd never buy a Tekken game again. Matter of fact, I'm actually thinking about getting rid of this game because that's just stupid. I don't make no sense to be pressing the button that many times and your character just don't do nothing. Can't block, can't do nothing. It's like people are supposed to have fun with the game, not have it where it's like I gotta figure out it's something wrong with the game or something wrong with the controller that I have.
Hiya. Ah.
Fighting games, I swear, man. It's like people really sat down. They was just like, oh yeah, let's just come out with just the worst series of fighting games. Now I feel like I gotta play Mortal Kombat to see what's wrong with that game. Because I just have a feeling it's gonna probably be some dumb stuff with that game too.
Spinning bird kick.
You screwing with me? Try someone else.
Spinning bird kick.
I really don't know if I'm going the right way or not. Guess I'm not. It's like, does she have to be taller? I mean, that was a hit. Like, that was 4 hits, bruh.
Right on. There we go. Howdy.
I don't.
Well,
Is there a button that you press?
not quite there yet.
I swear, man, I don't even want to play this because this is just stupid fighting games. It's like sitting there causes you to want to actually fight. Developers just act like they don't know what they doing. It's like, bro, just make a game that people can play. Not some people, not people that grew up playing Street Fighter and Tekken. No, people that just be sitting down playing video games. Like, Jesus, it's like a company gotta actually fall under just to have it where, oh, our game now works. You can, now stuff works properly when playing our game. Like, this is why I don't be liking to buy a bunch of different games. At least it's like, my thing is like, at least if I had bought that game on Steam, which is what I should have done in the first place, I could have at least got my money back. But I know now it's like with these fighting games, they just make it into some dumb stuff where it's like, how do you know people are gonna enjoy that? That's my question to the people behind Street Fighter and Tekken. It's like, how do you know people? Who did you consult with? Because if you didn't consult with nobody, you should have maybe consulted with some people before you just jumped up and released the game. Oh my god. What's going on with PALWORLD? It's like, bro, just start up. Why is EA starting? EA ain't got nothing to do with PALWORLD. There is no reason for that thing to start up. Oh my god, I swear, man. It's like, I just... I'm not buying no more. Games better start coming out on the Game Pass, because I'm not buying no more games this year. Unless that's a game where I actually know that it's going to be good, then maybe, possibly. But I'm not buying no more games this whole year. I'm sick and tired. I'm like, nah, I can't have it where I just keep continuously buying games and then it's just I'm stuck with them and, you know, it's just on some dumb stuff where it's like I'm not even enjoying myself because developers, for one, don't want to accommodate all people that's playing the game. They just want to do something stupid. Why am I a woman? It's like, it's not even fun playing these games anymore. Bro, freaking stop flying near the area I'm trying to... Dang, it's like, that's all I'm trying to see. While he's working on that, I'm going to find some stuff I can pick up. It's like, is there a reason why you're not climbing? Is that mine? Bro, if he don't start... Bruh, if... they working on that. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it with this stream. It's like games done stress me out to the point where I'm like, I can't even enjoy myself playing that game. I can't find nobody to raid. Alright, so anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank everybody that stopped by tonight's stream. Stay tuned for the next stream, and